Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon.
So be sure to text Ready to Buy, that's Ready to Buy, to the number on the screen. Starting pricing for low-end software, $100. And starting pricing for high-end software, $500.
We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal's buyer's protection guarantee.
Ever since Kendrick just out of nowhere dropped on that Future joint and said, fuck the big three, it's just big me.
Yeah.
So just so for context, the album in question is We Don't Trust You.
Thank you, Aisha.
Future, produced by Metro Boomin. So there has been, there were rumors swirling that there's been tension brewing between Drake and Future already. So for Kendrick to get on Future's album was like, okay, for one, nobody was expecting that. And for two, you're getting on my Ops record, and it's kind of like, yeah.
But it's crazy because they did records. Future and Drake was doing records together. They got albums together.
Damn. Something
and
happened.
Now it's like, you know what? That nigga was saying, man, fuck that nigga Drake. I should put this nigga Kendrick on the song, man. Fuck that nigga.
Something happened.
Something happened.
A business deal. But
something happened.
I was telling Jamar yesterday, I noticed this. A lot of even old school hip hop guys don't get along with the Pete Rock, CL Smooth thing. I think Eric B and Rakim are a little, because I was on the phone with Eric B and Peter Guns, and Eric B was just saying little shit about Rakim, like that nigga lying, fuck that nigga. I was like, what? I was like, what's going on? And just to see Run DMC and together in Queens when they did the Rock the Bells thing, which was pretty good. It was pretty good. They LL had them perform in Queens. I was like, oh, they're together again, because they have been separate for a long time. You know what I mean?
So I think they had announced. I think they had announced like last that was going to be their final show, their last show together too.
Oh, really?
That show, yeah.
Well, they weren't supposed to actually. Once Jam Master Jay passed away, they were acting like they weren't even going to do it anymore. You know what I mean? Because he was part of such an integral part of Run DMC. That's what was said when he had first passed. Fast forward, you know what I mean? Money will bring motherfuckers out, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, man, we can do like one or two more because
the only
pretty heavy.
The only two that I've been seeing that's really like standing on business, like, no, we really don't fuck with each other, is Naughty by Nature. And that's like beef. The matter of fact, the appearance they made for Rock the Bells on Queen Latifah's set, Vinny said, Queen Latifah is the only person that could, y'all better thank Queen Latifah for this, because you'll never see this again. In so many words.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's Drez and Mr. Long. I think they recently came together to do some stuff, but for a long time it was like, we don't fuck with each other.
We can get with this, but we can get with that.
We know, yeah. But you're not gonna get both of us together.
We don't get with this. You get with this or you with that.
But you ain't gonna get with this.
That shit is crazy how this industry is. Wow.
Shit happens, man. First of all, sometimes you come together in a group, y'all is mad young, and you know what I mean? You're still developing personalities, and but you got this common interest that brought y'all together, and we want to do this shit, and then once y'all do it, sometimes people grow apart instead of grow closer. We don't always grow closer. You know what I mean?
Sometimes people grow apart. Sometimes when it's all good, when y'all all struggling together, but then when money comes into play, you really get to see people's character, and that you know, that says a lot.
Oh yeah.
I always say the downfall of men is always money and chicks. Like y'all either start beefing over a chick or you start beefing over some money.
Facts.
Lethal 5 Flow. He said, God, you need to get Damon Wilson from Sanford and Son, Lamont. He be dropping mad jewels. You know what? I saw
Comedy
some
Heights.
shit. I saw a clip of fucking
Damon
yes.
On Comedy Heights.
And he was dropping some shit. Like
a lot of jewels.
This whole pedophile wing ass fucking industry. You know what I mean? Like he was just seemed like he was on some shit. Like he definitely had some sort of knowledge behind him.
The guy that runs Comedy Hype, he's a guy out of Atlanta, and he asked Damon, like, hey, you know, is it true about what happens in Hollywood and at the parties, those little fucked up parties? He goes, and Damon goes, how old are you, son? How old are you? He goes, I'm 35. I have a suit as old as you. You don't understand, son. See, you're new. You're young. I wasn't a bend over Billy. He called it a bend over Billy.
I saw that.
I'm not a bend over Billy. I never went to those parties. I was a leader. I didn't suck up to nobody. I went home to my wife. I didn't play those games. I didn't do any of that shit. But I'm gonna tell you this, that if you get to a certain level, you have to bend over. And it's not gonna be women, it's men. He kept that shit 100. Yeah, I've been watching all his shit. You know what I mean? There's a level in this business of people that run it, and they're all men, and they're all white men that run all that shit. It all trickles down.
And I feel like some of them might not even be gay like that. They just on a power trip.
Yeah, they're on a power trip.
They want to have power over motherfuckers. And what's the ultimate?
I don't know how much power you need, but good Lord. That's
like for them, that's the ultimate power over another man.
Really?
Is to emasculate them to the fullest extent.
Well, how do you get that gay energy to do that? I don't understand. I could just be powerful and still like women.
I feel like it's satanic. Like it's involved.
Did you hear?
Satanism.
Did you hear? There was a basketball player that was just recently talking about the young NBA players today, talking about how they just get, because they get so much pussy, that now they're just kind of like experimenting, going crazy. It's not even like, I don't know. Is there a point where you just get so much of it that you get bored with it? Now you looking at 3-ways and other.
Listen,
apparently that is a thing now. You know,
I guess you can get desensitized to certain shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, Michael Porter. Okay, thank you. Michael Porter Jr. said that. I mean, I don't, I'm just reporting on what I heard.
So he's like, I'm gonna try something else.
I can't confirm or deny that, but they're,
My thing is just go home and don't go to all the parties. Just go home so you won't get tired of ass. Just refuse it.
Or go to the parties and fuck the bitches.
I want to give a shout out to the women that say no to me.
That's still an option, right? Like, can we
or
go to these parties?
Or you could just go home. Or you don't have to
just go home and avoid.
You could go home. You could go home. But I'm saying, if you're gonna go to the party, like, how are you getting so drunk and high that somehow in the orgy, you just reach around and just somehow
just happen to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Pause. No diddy.
Like It's just
No,
unfathomable.
that
Like, I
means
don't
it's
care.
in you. That
Listen,
means it's in
I
you
don't.
this
That's what
whole
I'm
time.
saying. I don't care how many women you be with.
I don't care. Right.
Okay. You know, there's a guy that, let's just say, has known some women and stuff. I don't give a fuck. Many women. It never be like, you know what? I'm tired of this good ass pussy.
Never.
Let me.
Never.
Let me.
Never.
Fucking.
I've been just tired, and I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna. No having sex with women today. I'm gonna go home. I don't go. Maybe a dick in the ass. That'll be more variety.
Maybe that would be better in this situation.
That means it's in you already. You're already bisexual, which is fine. That means you already had that in you. Stop with that bullshit. It's like you already had it. When you're heterosexual, you're heterosexual. That's how I feel. And if you'd like to try other things, then you have that fluidity in you already. That's all.
Like somebody like, what was my man?
Buzzword for this generation.
Was my man Wilt Chamberlain? He acted like he knocked down like thousands of broads. Like, you know what I mean? Do you think
I believe it?
Fucking, I believe it too. That was the 70s and shit. Shit was crazy.
That's
60s,
no
70s.
The 50s. But think about it. You're the one black dude that's scoring 300 points a game and all those white. You're getting extra ass. First of all, you broke in the color barrier. You're breaking records. The ass is like, you're getting civil rights ass. You're getting Jim Crow ass.
Wait, I can't. All right, hold on. We getting sidetracked. I just heard Jim Crow pussy and decided we got to get back to the
You're getting Reconstruction ass. You're getting We Shall Overcome ass. You're getting ABA ass when it didn't even.
Lord have mercy.
You're getting get your ass off the bus. Get your ass off the bus, ass.
You get the back of the bus, ass. You get Lyndon Baines Johnson ass. You getting errors.
But I mean, your boy Ayard Rustin was one of these.
Russ Gay, yes. That's Coleman Domingo played him. Coleman, who's a fantastic actor, played Rustin.
Shout out to my man Truly Zambian. He said, I don't get why people are still asking if what they say about these Hollywood parties is true. How many people have to say it for them to believe it? Who has to tell them it's true?
Right.
I do. I mean, I feel like there are people when you go swing in these social circles and stuff like that, there's people that do what you do, there's people that don't do what you do. Like, okay, this circle over here is vetting out the motherfuckers that do cocaine. This circle over here is vetting out the people that do dope. This circle right here is vetting out the super freaks. This circle right here only smoke weed. Like, I don't think it's, as soon as you get rich and famous, you're you're part of this Hollywood thing. Like, no, it's not a requirement to be successful in Hollywood, but I can see where people.
I think it might be for some people. I think it is a requirement for some people.
I don't know.
I think
if they bring you in and say, "Hey, boy, you want to go to that next level?"
I think they fish people. I think they fish people out, but I don't think you can't not go to the next level if you don't do that. I don't.
I think that's true. I think definitely you can't go to the next level if you don't do certain shit. Definitely.
I believe that, but I believe that that they know who they can do it to, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's
right, they know who they can do
it to. Say. You're both right. Ross
and so nobody's gonna get the chance. You wouldn't get the chance because they're not gonna let you get to that level.
Well, you could get the chance. It'll take you longer than some people.
Will yes. Oh yeah. Much longer.
But some people that want it quickly, like I'm sure you've seen people, you go, how the fuck are they getting all that? And they're not that dope. You go, well, you know what I mean? And especially with our people, if you play that, if you become that model minority, they pay you for their comfort. They pay you for looking at a stereotype. They'll pay. They'll pay if you're a sassy, heavy-set black woman going, honey. They'll pay if you're a brother bucking your eyes and dancing all the time. They're gonna pay you for that because it's comfort.
Okay, before we get back to this whole rap shit real quick, I just want to state something real quick because I see quite a few people saying this, and I just want to put a kibosh down on it now. There is no such thing as pussy.
You mean Badussy?
No, they're calling it bussy. Boy pussy.
Pussy. Yeah, I thought it was Badussy.
Well, that's booty, dick, and pussy. That's a smell. Badussy is a smell that comes from
damn.
booty, dick, and pussy. Butt, dick, and pussy is Badussy. And the late great your boy came with that. Chicago.
My have we strayed so far away from the
I know.
But
I know. But listen, I have to say this because I keep saying people saying bussy, and when they talk about Diddy, they talking about bussy and all this. Like that's a thing. Like there is boys don't have pussies.
Well,
boys have.
I think it's a term that Tariq Nasheed. I don't know if he.
And I think and it's I'm cool with Tariq, but I don't like that. Like I don't like that terminology. Please stop that shit. Like close that shit down. Like there's no such thing as that. Because it's almost normalizing it now. You're almost trying to act like.
Well, no, it's just I think they say boy pussy because somebody that just fucks a boy, and it's just a hole. So they want
right, but it's not pussy, it's ass.
It's like rebranding. It's like rebranding vegan. It's plant-based.
Yo. Eggplant based.
Instead of saying vegan now, they go plant-based, so you actually get
right.
It.
But see, no, that's because it's not vegan. Plant-based is to psych you out. And just the way pussy is to psych you out to make you think that it's a form of pussy.
Because you just say, hey, you want some pussy? What's
plant-based
pussy?
means it was made. Plant-based means it was made in a plant. You see?
Right.
Like in a
but
warehouse
everybody likes plants. Everybody loves plants. And when you hear plant-based, you go, oh, I love plants. This is like they trick you. Because if they go, it's vegan, you're like, no, I'm good. But if you go plant-based, oh, plant-based. But if you go, would you like some pussy?
So if you say it's man's ass, you'd be like, nah, I don't want that. But if you say it's bussy, well,
what's that?
You have one nigga to hear it wrong, and then
you sign up. It might be a big pussy.
Maybe sign up for the bussy.
So Kendrick started out on like that.